between to kind of to keep those gains, and then you keep getting sore.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I was 5 years.
Hey, David.
Properly, so.
Oh, there goes A-bot. I'm not ready for this at all.
Oh, it comes back very quickly. Bloody airplane. Yeah.
I think what have we got? Van, Feather, and Arrow. For some reason my trainer seems to be running. What am I doing in the 12th gear? Twelfth tooth, I should say. I haven't got 12 years. Why am I in the 12th tooth?
Can we up once and all?
Yeah.
This is my
Pressure
11th
on
tooth.
my thing.
What's going on?
Any plans, like kind of basing on power ups and then just kind of conserving here and there, going for the odd one, or just
I'm going to try and hang in there for the first about lap and a half.
Yeah.
Pick up some points in the second half.
yeah.
I'm going to go, if I get a half decent power up, I'm going to go for I think the first lap might be my only chance because
That's better.
coming off sickness, and then also with people going for
It's just freshness.
yeah. So with the good sprinters going for fastest through segment, sometimes moves up some spots.
Yeah.
So the first across the line.
That's
Like
rubbish.
last-
For some reason, it's not working in Bluetooth very well.
Yeah, I'll aim to have 3 or 4 digs over the first 2 laps maybe, and then maybe try. I don't know. I reckon guys like Mark O'Brien will try and get away on lap 3, try and get them some of that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse. I'm not prepared for this. I feel like asleep. It's all on you guys, I think. Nathan and I'm feeling real tired today. I had to sleep before the race.
Good plan. You'll be good.
Yeah, that's it. All really bad.
Take a good shot of sugar now.
Step around. Start the sprint from the front. Step a little bit first.
Is there a time limit for finishing? Someone knows then.
I think it's half an hour.
Yeah, you'll get inside it, but it is.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything official. I think it's
Yeah, I've got a
a
recollection there is a limit. Just
Yeah, I think half an hour is about right. You can't like spend 3 hours waiting before you finish it.
I'm getting worried that that's what you're
No.
after. A minute before the start.
well, just having been sick, it's like it might not last long. We'll see.
well, mate, yeah.
I do remember one of the first. In one of the
Change my
first
name,
series,
don't
I think I had a dropout and then just cruised around and had a crack at the KOM. I don't know whether I got anything, but I didn't get any points for it because I think I was too far back.
Here we go.
What is it? The second sprint? It's really long. I think it's the second sprint that's long, so
3rd and 4th.
third and fourth.
Everything's
Yeah.
working.
Good luck.
I left that late, Nathan. I'm winning, I'm winning. got dramatic music playing today.
No, I'm good.
Made this music for each sprint. So now power up into the first sprint. Treat it as a warm up. Definitely don't expect much tonight because I've been a pretty lazy few weeks with sickness. Ghost is one of the powers. I'm definitely going to go for the sprint now, don't I? The arrow.
So next sprint starts at 3.1, finish at 3.4.
Nice short one, this one, David. Got someone going off early.
Loading up. Near the back. Moving.
Third, not bad. Someone's ghosted. I'm going to save this arrow. Not go for this one. Yeah. Aussie error on the next one.
Something on.
What a start. Wow.
So this is the long one.
Yeah.
In the front. 7.9.
And it is 8.4.
Yeah. Always gets really strung out.
Mick. Somebody's used a ghost.
I found it always harder not going for that one than going for it.
Yeah. It's hard. Special guys can't cover that. I think
Yeah.
it's FPS. Yeah, that was.
How's everyone today? I'm feeling pretty crap. Been sick. Not been riding. But not riding that much. Just falling asleep at work today. If it wasn't for CRL, I wouldn't be riding. Lost my wire, he's not working. The bolt is dead. So, hopefully my phone picks up the jewels that I'm using as my camera, so it's pretty far away. Speaking of which, is my camera working? Yeah. How's this music? Not even the first lap yet. I think I've got 2 third FTSs. Whether they hold the whole race, I'm not sure. Someone like Haggerty could get multiple entries. Try and cheer myself up. So I'm not a miserable git.
Yeah, getting lined out for it.
I think so. Got the arrow. Haven't got an FTS there yet. Fastest 3 sector, whatever, FTL. FTL, I always get confused. FTS. I did this course twice last year. It's ingrained in my brain. Doesn't help though. definitely split after, not this sprint, the next one. Nah, we did this one in the championship race. 8th round. Bloody Arrow and Burrito qualified in the top. So racing against bloody Grand Prix riders. Oh, come on, slow down. Okay. Here's the Vandersteen. Someone's gone early. Everything goes.
That's not gonna help me.
Cheers, Nick.
But John Hannah, right? That's not the problem. What is it? How is it actually? Just a full bus.
How's it? Very tough.
assist this time. I got hair on. I haven't got one yet. So. On my head.
At least you sound better than me. Fucking hell.
Keep going up there. Good and good one. No better than anyone had it else, I think so.
Come on, guys. Cheers, dude. I think I got good points. The last time I did this course was in the Champions League races in the elite class. It was just as hard then. Doing both APAC and DMA. I got points this time at least. Last time I didn't get any segment points. I was holding on just to finish in the main group. Yeah, me. I didn't think I was going to make the finish, so I went for those sprint points when I could. I got 2/3 in FTS, 7th, and I think FAL I got a couple. I don't think it matters, a 50, 26. Yeah, Mick. So that's points. More points on my finish. If I finished at the top 10, I think. Even top 10 points are rubbish. You've got to go for segments. That's what it is. It's a points race. Not a scratch race. Oh, so big. I've got the arrow, and if I kill myself trying to stay ahead of him when he catches me, he'll beat me in the sprint. It's only 1 point for the finish. Maybe. What's 50th? Same as 51. Beat me to it. I'm a motor. Such a long 5.5. See how Josh goes. Oh, I forgot we got this sprint still. Would you rather see the front of the race? Didn't quite see the banner. Let's watch Josh. No pressure, but I'm watching you, Josh.
Not okay.
You got your own stream now anyway.
Yeah, I'm missing, mate.
O'Brien always pushes the pace.
I do.
Yeah, David. Back with the Masters. Yep, Mick. Welcome to APAC Division 1. Alright, I'm gonna watch myself. I was doing green there, David. Have we confirmed if 50th and 51 are the same points? I don't really want to watch race for 50th. It doesn't make a difference. I want to watch the front of the race, man. I don't want to race you. Crap. Alright. I've got to race for this point. Sadly, I can't watch the race. For a second I thought that red dot was catching us. That's the plan, David. Not really, Rick. Not unless it's heart rate, but you can cheat your ass off in ZRL apparently. Come on guys, finish it off. I have to watch Josh's stream to see the finish.
Look it out.
Ah, Mick. Mon Rich is very smart. He's going to kick at some stage. How'd you guys go?
Down the back of the front pack.
Well done.
It's a sprint.
It's your
Good racing, fellas.
Yeah, man, that went from a long way out.
I wanted to watch, but I bloody got Mon Rich here for 1 point.
I ready for a 0.2 kilometre sprint.
Yeah, people like to go before the arcade sometimes.
Yeah, I did. It's on the back, and that's where I stay.
The carpet has a slightly slower, well, higher rolling resistance.
Oh, I
good.
got 1 point.
That Cam Smith's doing pretty well. He won the Australian Golf Championship. Now he's racing behind me.
Multi-talented. And a few more bucks than you as well.
He'd have a nice Zwift setup, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Whatever he got paid to play in that golf. It's $1 million.
This is a neutral, Nick.
I got so lucky with power ups. I had a drafter and aero, every single one.
I got so many ghosts.
Okay,
My stuff and I got yes, these guys. Some other takes my stuff.
I got a ghost from the very last sprint, the bridge one. And, the train had a very public time. And that's why I dropped off in the last lap.
My arrow before we put to shoot to the front.
I didn't do much on lap 3, but I think it was good points on the first 2 laps.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I got points for the finish.
I got jumped by Monrich.
Second sprint into the third sprint. That kills me. So I'm going nuts through the gardens. Just straight to the last sprint.
Yeah, I started watching you guys finish. I was like, I'll keep an eye on Mon. And then he smashed it at the carpet and I couldn't get him. I was closing and closing and closing, but he got me by about 15 minutes. That 1 point better not make a difference.
All got it up there. Some loose in.
Bloody
Check
huggity.
and others. They do anything. Had another cold or something then, or you got a bit of that?
Yeah, I've been fighting a cold. I've got just a bit of a tightness in chest the last few days. And
Yeah.
yesterday, woke up with a big sweat. Had a sweat during the day.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't sick, I haven't had much training, so I've lost a lot of fitness in the last few weeks.
Yeah. Good. Have those downtimes.
How did you feel, Nathan?
Not great. I think I was 4 or 5 beats off my heart rate max before the first sprint started. It's only going to be downhill from there.
There's not bad enough.
Just over to me. 15 and 19.
I may have got 1 point in the second sprint, maybe. Or if not, one of you guys got it and hit me on the line, I think.
Yeah, I think I did it right. I got 15 FAL and 19 FTS so far. Because I didn't think I was going to finish, so I was like, okay, I got the aero. I got lucky here, just go for it.
Yeah.
That was that bloody finish.
So is it multiple races on Saturday, Josh, or?
Yeah, so
Oh, you got that Grand Prix again.
in Mercury Islands.
Yeah.
Then it's 4 sprints, the top 3 in each sprint in a 15k race go through to the final. And the last 12 race on the Innsbruck course that I won the Continentals.
Yeah.
Glad it's you and not me.
Yeah.
I do like that they've changed it up. The last year when they were doing the same races was pretty bloody boring actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took a lot of feedback, right, but they've adapted it a bit better. And it looks.
Yeah, it's much better watching 4 or 5 riders, not 100. This music's much better, isn't it? I still haven't cooled down and I've got to the first sprint. Did we have Josh? Did we have Josh when we had this race last time in the championship?
It's been a little while since last. When was it?
Maybe June?
Yeah.
I was feeling a lot stronger than I am now. Okay.
Now what?
I really enjoyed the back-to-back racing though.
Yeah. Sitting up, it sucks. At some point.
I wonder if they've populated the finish points yet.
Not mine. Maybe now, just cross.
We'll find out. We'll find out what the time cut is. What sort of illness do you have, Nathan? Is it a cold or you got a flu?
Yeah, just cold, just an upper respiratory cold that knocked me around a fair bit on the weekend. So this is the first time I've ridden in 5 days, I think, and yeah.
Could be the same thing.
First day of work.
It's gone through my family here. It's just an annoying cold.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't do anything, but you just can't. Yeah, you don't feel like exercising.
Yeah, and not wanting to pass it on to people at work and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've
The
started
one
working.
upside,
Yeah, I started working in the office, and so I'm like, I don't know if I should go to work, even though I feel okay.
yeah. The one upside was it let me do a piece of work that needs prolonged constant attention on and not constant interruptions, which is really hard to do in the office. So
Yeah, I started a job 2 months ago and then got sick. I was like, if this wasn't COVID, I'd just go to work. But with COVID now, you're so much more aware of A, pissing people off at work, but also going to work sick.
yeah. Well, we bang on at the athletes for not coming in sick and passing it on to the rest of the group, and then they all get sick and miss training. So, you know, we've got to make sure we're not contributing to that.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll have to adjust how many sick days people can have, because I looked it up and I could only get 10 sick days a year, which seems very small
Wow.
considering COVID now.
Yeah.
At least as a nurse, I get more. We still have special leave for COVID. There'll be some perks to being a nurse. Some people take the piss. Some people have had COVID 4 or 5 times supposedly. After a second.
Normally,
Don't prove it anymore.
I don't like usually leaving my bike in the city, but considering I've gotten sick just in 2 months twice, catching the train and the tram, I'm very tempted just to go and get a shitty bike and ride it into the city.
Yeah. You got bike parking where you work?
That's the issue. Where I work in the CBD, they haven't got one. When they got in the Richmond office, they got bike lockers, but I think the cop shop's down the road, so I'm thinking just locking it up outside the cop shop.
Yeah. Just get an old Stewie and ride that or something.
Yeah, good training, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I used to find, that, you know, it's mainly, I can take bike paths to work, but if you take a fast road bike with 50mm deep rims and stuff, you don't actually get that much of a workout on the bike path because it's too windy. So if you take a hard mountain bike, you actually get a better workout.
Yeah, you don't feel like an idiot if someone goes past you on a slow bike. If you're on a really good bike, you kind of get egged on.
Yeah, it's just you
Hits
have
the
to,
ego.
well, you just have to work a bit harder as well. You have to work harder,
Yeah.
so rather than coasting so much.
Yeah, I hate riding on bike paths on my bike because it's, yeah, you can't ride fast. If you ride
Yeah.
fast, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
All right, I better cool down and go and have some dinner. I think
Yeah.
TTT next week.
Sure is.
Yeah, see you next week. Cheers, thanks.
Boys, give it up.
Cheers. See you. Well
What
done.
is it? 4 to finish. Me and Nathan, Bags not finishing. See ya. Alright guys, no results populated yet for the finish. I'll refresh it. Oh, there we go, finish. Well, let's see. I don't think my 1 point made a difference, Mick and David, if you're watching. So far it's ZWC, New Zealand Bro, Aero ahead of Aero Masters. Aero Masters 184, so that's 290, nowhere near second place. And 184 versus 175 for third and fourth. So, cheers Simon. I don't think my 1 point made a difference in the end. but I lost. Ooh, I feel it in my chest now. See if that stays the same. But that would make the league table a solid fourth. These races are a bit early for you guys now. It's time 8:23, so it's what was it, 11 hours difference. Well, it depends. Is it 12 hours for you, Mick? It's my 8:23. Oh no, it'd be 10 hours for you, Mick, because you're ahead of. You're not in the bloody Atlantic Ocean, are you? Yeah, 9:23, so it'll be 10:23 on Mickey's. How's your day going, Peter? Have I inspired you with reputation? I should put it on mute. Inspired by your highest ranking stream, isn't it? How was that for content? Did I just gain and lose a jersey? At the moment they're doing roadworks. Yeah, I was going to say it sounds weird. They're doing roadworks on the bridge that my train to work takes. So I have to catch the tram. So my usual 30 minutes commute is now 1 hour. Cheers, Swifty. I can't complain too much. I mean, it's just a little cold. As long as I'm not dying of cancer or something. I've had a pretty good run, given that during COVID I was able to do part-time work from home and avoid COVID. So now that I'm working back in the city, it's no surprise that I'm picking up or making up for lost time for a few colds. This music. I got stream beats. I don't know if anyone sort of, maybe Pete knows, but when you're streaming, you've got to try and make sure you get music. We don't have to, but your stream can be taken down. I usually do stream beats, and this is an album I've never heard before. Usually it's not singing. It does amuse me when I've got random music playing. Last week I had Japanese type music. That would have been better for this course. I think I got good points too, Swifty. That's the thing about these courses. There's a lot of riders that I watch who don't commit to a sprint. They just try and sit in and then try and get points at the end. But the reality is, if you can get a couple of points in the sprint, unless you're going to be finishing, well, if you come first, that's 40 points, but you can pick up 10 points pretty easily if you, well, if you're going to finish top 10, you can pick up points in the sprints. So you should go for the sprints. It frustrates me when I watch people that are strong enough to contend for the win, not go for the sprints. I didn't contest the first sprint Swifty. I got the error and then contested the second for FTS, and then the fourth for FTS. Just tried to pick my battles. It's too many. You can't just go back to back to back to back sprints. sitting in still bloody hard work, but just saving that 5%. Those 2 FALs, I think I timed them well. God, at the time I was like, oh no, I'm in the wind. And I could imagine 20 riders just zooming past me. Luckily it was just a couple of riders. But I've been doing those tiny races and I get, whenever I'm on the front with that distance to go, I just feel like there's going to be 30 riders that come past me. Yeah, exactly, Zwifty. I don't get it. It's a points race. They're not, what do you call them? Whatever normal races are. We've got plenty of them on Zwift. You see all the smart racers, okay, you got guys who can't sprint, but they still pick up points. 3 or 4 points. That means you can finish 20th and pick up more points than if you finished 8th or 9th. Yamamoto. Oops. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. So he done 1.4 kilometres, but he gets thumbed up. It's funny, I've got that, I don't know if you noticed, but I got the draft, the source draft up. I actually put it on my second screen, so it's over there. And that's the thing, I find it handy to demonstrate to other people the draft, so you can see it here. At this speed I'm only getting 2. It's actually surprisingly small. But I don't use it when I'm racing, because I kind of feel like I know it. You want to sit in the middle of the pack, as in the lane. You don't want to sit to the right or the left, if you can help it. And you don't want to sit on the front. I just put it on my stream just so people can see how many watts you're saving sitting in the pack. I could potentially not be paying for it anymore, but it's only $3 a month. I spend more than that within a few minutes of getting to work every day. Yeah, Zwifty, that's it. It made me laugh when people are all about, like, going on about how the draft gauge has changed how they race on Zwift. It's thinking, what the hell were you doing before that? Especially the TTTs. They rave about it. So you can see, it's a 1 second delay, it's got to read, but you can see how far back I get this guy's draft. So the top of my head. That's what I usually ride at. If the wheels disappears over the top of my head, then I know I'm too far back. Yes, Victor, you sound like the normal person. Well, the people that I think should I can't say it. You sound like the sort of person that should be racing on Zwift. And yet, so many people on Zwift don't know what they're doing. They sit on the front doing as many watts as possible, thinking they're breaking the group up. I've been in races where it almost does. If you ever do FRR races where it's the only points that really matter are the segment FTSs, there's no FALs. So there's no reason to break away if you're in the top cap. So if you're in the front group, it gets so slow because no one wants to work. When we're doing Paris, it was a joke that everyone was typing away saying, is anyone going to work here? I think we're doing 35 k's an hour. Coco's hard to ride with. But you do need a group of people who know what's up for it to come to a stop. Sometimes I'll come through the group just to keep the pace up, just so no one attacks if we're doing 35. Oh, climbers gambit. Yeah, because that's what I hate about one lap races in ZRL. FTS is so powerful in terms of the points. I never bother with FAL and one lap races. So you're constantly fighting for the back of the group up that Titans Grove. I have some hilarious battles with people at the back of the group there. I don't know if you see me on Facebook, but I'm always saying get rid of FTS. Yeah, here's another one, because it's negative racing, isn't it? It's good for me, because if you're smart, you get good points. But it does annoy me where I see someone break away, and then we chase them down in the sprint, and they get nothing, or they get 5 points, even though they're broken away, and they cross the line. Well, even if they get 10 points, FAL. You should get a lot more if you break away and get over the line first. You shouldn't get 10 compared to someone who sat in and got 25 for FTS. Oh, here we go, we've got the Japanese music. Probably isn't, but it sounds Japanese to me. What I'm hoping is I do similar to the Grand Prix races in ZRL. Not sure how they're going to do that, but I'm kind of getting sick of ZRL racing. I really like the tiny races, but if there was something else in ZRL, that'd be great. Better use a feather. I definitely need it. I feel like I'm 150 kilos. That's the only bad thing though, is I get rid of it. I'm going to go from getting good solid points to having to change my tactic. And probably getting... depends on the division. In APAC Division 1 it's pretty tough. That's what I don't get too, Zwifty. Why is it the biggest? Is it just because it's the most consistent? Best advertising? I like the TTTs, but WTRL does nothing in terms of the... Yeah, they got there first. But what I like about Dirt is that they're a lot more hands-on. So when I did the Dirt series, if there was obviously someone cheating, you can message someone and they'd say, I'll look into that. Or if there was something wrong with the series, they're always in Discord chatting about it. WTRL, there's a few things where in the TTT there's a couple of guys who cheat like hell. Sticky Draft. I sent messages to WTRL saying I thought you had an algorithm for this, and they don't respond. Maybe they looked into it, but nothing ever happens. I think the Dirt series starts again soon. I haven't bothered doing the FRR because FRR is FTS, which are not even FAL. So I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I can't say I don't want FTS and then enter a series of just FTS. Oh, there's that David Squirrel. I think he races B-Cat. But he's got good sprint. He got the fastest. Pretty certain he was in B-Cat. Or it could have been in A-Cat Division 2. I know that. I'm confusing myself. So there's Atlantic Division, which is the same time almost. Could have been in that, maybe. Anyway, I should go. I've got to go and have dinner. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, B-Cat. I thought he was in B-Cat. He streams as well, doesn't he? Alright. Catch you all later.